I am Jen with Connect Chaz Ford. I'm here with Aaron Niemann, the president of Unionville Recreation Association Baseball, and we're going to talk to you guys about a capital campaign project that they're working on, sort of a fundraiser, I guess. So Aaron, why don't you tell us a little bit about your role and why it's important to the community?
Yeah, so my role and all of the past presidents' roles have been to create an exciting and inviting and all-inclusive program for kids to be able to learn and play the game of baseball. And really, my focus and our focus has been is to help the kids learn how to play the game, but have a ton of fun doing it. And then through that process, we get them to love the game, to come back and play the game the next year. So our focus really is on developing their ability to work as a team, I mean, everything that baseball teaches us, the responsibility, the grit, the teamwork, all of that stuff. So my job is to help the rest of the volunteers, which we've got an incredible volunteer base.
That is true. That is true.
It's out of this world, and so many people are willing to step up and help out. So through that, you know, helping to just create that environment for these kids to be able to come and play and learn the game and develop incredible lifelong relationships.
Yeah.
And that's really what URA baseball is all about.
I can attest to that. I know my boys have both been part of these programs. You know that.
Yep.
And like the atmosphere when you come on a Saturday and the kids are just running around and there's kids playing at different age groups and no screens, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
It's really such a great community environment, and you know, all of the great people that we met when my boys were playing has been really a great takeaway for us. So tell us a little bit about what is going on with the facility right now. I know you guys are working on a big capital project.
Yes.
So tell us more about that.
Yeah, so, you know, this past winter was pretty rough with all of the snow, and then this spring has been extremely wet. Over the years, the complex, all of the fields that we have, again, this is all volunteer-based. You know, we do have a landscaper who cuts our grass, but when it comes to maintaining the actual playability of the fields, it's all volunteers. We show up, we wheelbarrow piles of dirt, we spread it around, we try to get things into shape.
Yeah.
Over the years, you know, the past many years, as we dump more dirt or as we get a ton of rain or snow, it causes issues with the field's ability to drain water. Sure. And then it also causes issues with big bumps and divots and holes and all of that type of stuff,
Yeah.
which ultimately becomes a very sort of a dangerous situation. It's a safety issue. It's a safety issue for the kids. And as these kids get older, you know, they're not quite as rubber as they used to be as little kids, right? So, you know, knee injuries, ankle injuries, those types of things, just from stepping in the wrong place or a hole here on the field, it starts to become pretty dangerous. And then on top of that, with playing baseball, hardball, our infield on the major field, for example, is really taking a beating. And the other thing that's really kind of it's interesting. These fields are getting way more use than they ever have. Our program has grown.
That's amazing.
So much that they're getting played on a lot more, which also contributes to the wear and tear of the field.
Sure.
So the many years that it's been played on, the weather we've had this past winter and now this spring has really caused a pretty unsafe playing surface for our kids.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about, you're doing an upcoming fundraiser. I've heard some details about it. It is so cool. What exactly is happening, and how did this come about?
So I had reached out to a dad whose son is in the program, and his name is Anthony Malaysia, and so I had asked him to kind of help me figure out how we might be able to launch an actual fundraiser. Now, we've done little things like dine and donate type of things over the years, but this is really one of the first dedicated campaigns to raise funds to do what we need to do to the fields. And so Anthony had brought this idea to the table, and Anthony and then also Angela Shields, who's a part of our fundraising committee, kind of put the pens to paper and started thinking about what we could do. And it just so happens that Anthony, who's also the head golf pro at Bitterman Golf Course, has done this type of fundraiser before. And so he said this would be a great idea to do for URA baseball. And ultimately, we will make this an annual campaign
geez.
so
Okay.
that we can continue to grow the fields. Part of the thing is we want to keep our registration fees competitive to the other leagues. We don't want to put that burden necessarily on every single family. We want to be able to have the teams and the kids and the coaches reach out to the community, their family and their friends, to help fund this incredible place. And so Anthony brought the idea to us, and that is it's called the Ball Drop.
Yep.
Anthony has a connection with a retired veteran who has a helicopter.
Okay.
And he has done these at Bitterman in the past. And so what a better way or better place to do it than URA baseball. So that pilot will be coming, and all of the golf balls, so they're golf balls that you're buying.
Right, so explain the overview of what exactly is happening.
Yeah, so the fundraiser is a very simple process where families, friends, neighbors are going to buy a golf ball. That golf ball is going to be randomly assigned. Now, you can buy as many golf balls as you'd like. But they're going to get assigned a random
The more the
number.
merrier, right?
The more the merrier, yes, absolutely. So there's no limit. And obviously the more you buy, the bigger chances you have of winning.
Yep.
So the way it works is you're going to buy those balls, they're going to get a randomly assigned number, and then those balls are going to be put in a bucket and taken up in the helicopter, which will fly above the URA Majors Field on June 12th, by the way.
June 12th, okay.
Just before the Home Run Derby, or actually, I'm sorry, after the Home Run Derby.
Okay.
So, and then what's going to happen is we're going to have a golf hole set up here, sort of a little bit behind second base. And the idea is the bucket's going to be, we're going to drop the bucket of balls out of the helicopter. They're going to rain down on near the hole.
Yep.
And so whoever makes those three balls, the closest three balls to the hole, will be awarded our grand prize, which are four tickets to any regular season Phillies game. And the other thing that's really kind of cool is the athletes, the kids who sell the most, the top three that sell the most balls will end up getting an awesome prize as well. And then the kids who also sell the winning balls, the top three winning balls, will also receive a prize. So, yeah, we're excited about it.
That's
it's a
great.
cool idea.
Yeah, definitely. So, last and most important question, how can the community help you guys with this initiative? So, those of us who aren't necessarily URA baseball families, how can we help the cause?
Yeah, so there's a couple of different ways. We can post it on your website, right? But if you just send an email to urasportsinfo@gmail.com that you're interested in getting involved, we can provide you with a link to go to the fundraiser page.
Sure. And I'll make sure that we have a link too, right, in the notes underneath this video, so people can hop right there, and so they can buy some golf balls. They can, get as many chances to win as possible, and hopefully they'll get some Phillies tickets.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, thanks so much for chatting today. I love hearing about this. I think this is such a really cool fundraiser, and hopefully it gets you guys the new field that you're looking for.
Yeah, those updates we need. Yep.
Yeah.